Hi, it's my pleasure to be with you this afternoon to pitch our idea for a project for you guys to work on. We are so excited about this because it would be bringing our dream that we've had for a very long time to reality. You'll understand in a few minutes when I explain what we're currently doing versus what our vision is. So my name is Jenifer Duncan, and I am the Grants Relationship Manager for Jackson Family Foundation. Our foundation is fully funded through Jackson Healthcare, a privately held company here in Alpharetta, Georgia. We're just outside of Atlanta. Jackson Healthcare is a holding company for 16 highly specialized, unique medical companies. So we do everything from temporary medical staffing to permanent placement of medical professionals. We do this across the United States. We also have some technology companies. So think of virtual medicine or digital records. We have companies that do those things. So Jackson Healthcare's mission is to improve the delivery of patient care and the lives of everyone we touch. We take this mission very seriously through all of our companies. That permeates everything that we do. Our core values are others first, wisdom, and growth. So from the company was born Jackson Family Foundation. Jackson Family Foundation partners with organizations who are fulfilling the Great Commission. So our organizations are doing all kinds of wonderful things all around the world, but they all have this one thing in common. They are Christ-centered. The strategy areas that we focus on are evangelism and discipleship, orphan and foster care, medical and health, education, microfinance, and at-risk youth and families. Now, many of the organizations that we work with do all of these different things. They do many different things because they're serving in holistic manners. So our grants are coded based on what the specific project is that we're funding at that given time. So this year we could fund an orphanage with an organization, and next year we could fund the same organization but fund a medical outreach or something like that. So just keep that in mind as you're thinking through kind of how this tool would work. In addition to our strategic focus areas, we have a very strategic geographic area that we focus on. It's called the 1040 window. You can Google it and find out more information about it, but it is basically what you're looking at in this region over here. It's North Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. Within that area, there are many different countries that we fund, and it's very difficult to kind of keep up with how much we've given in each area, in each strategy area. So just that's another part of the puzzle that we're working with. So according to Joshua's project, there are 17,000 people groups in the world, and of those 17,000, about 40% or 7,000 are considered unreached or unengaged people groups. This means that they have little to no access to the gospel. So our goal is to make sure that everyone has that access. It doesn't mean everyone is going to accept Jesus and change their lives and decide to follow him. It merely means that we believe everyone has the right to make that decision on their own. So the project that we have envisioned is a mapping tool. It's gonna give us the ability to visualize our data in a way that we've never been able to do before. So if you look at these pictures right here, this is what we're kind of thinking, but we're open to your ideas as well. So we believe that the dots should be representative of the grant size, and that they would be color-coded based on the strategy area. This will make it really easy for us to see where we have gaps, or maybe we have clusters of too much funding in one geographic area in the same strategy. The big thing there is we need to know, if we're funding a whole bunch of orphan foster care organizations or projects in one area, do those foster kids or orphans have medical care? Do they have access to education? There are so many things that go into making sure that someone is healthy, and we want to make sure that that is happening and that we are covering all of our bases there. So the tool would need to be able to filter based on geographic area or strategy area. It needs to be able to click and see the data behind the dots. We'd love to be able to hover over the dot and see the information. So that's kind of what we're dreaming of. What we currently have is we have a database that we keep all of our information in. We have the ability to run Excel spreadsheets and sort and filter those. And we have a magnetic map that we have color-coded magnets for, and we move them around and look for gaps and clusters. But this is a very time-intensive project. It takes a lot of our time. It's not as efficient or effective as we think that a digital version would be. So as far as technologies go, we currently use Blackbaud Grantmaking as our database. We know that we have the ability to export the data into Excel. We plan on doing that and anonymizing it to give it to you for your design and testing purposes. We can do that when we have the tool ourselves, or if we can have it connect into our database and actually pull the data real time, that would be awesome. We feel like this is going to help us get to the next level in our grant making. It will give us the ability to see where we have gaps, like I said, or where there are clusters, where there are opportunities for partnership amongst our multiple grantees. We'd love to be able to encourage collaboration and best practices. So having organizations come together, and if there are 5 organizations that are serving orphans in one geographic area and we're funding all of them, we'd love to bring them to the table, have them discuss, what they're doing, learn from each other, share information. It will just make everybody better at what they do, and it'll make the dollars that we're investing go so much further. We'll be able to make a much bigger impact with the same amount of money as we can right now. So if you would like to be a part of something big, if you would like to impact the world and millions of lives, then please join our team. Let us know that you want to be a part of what we're doing. We look forward to meeting you and partnering with you, and we are incredibly grateful for your time and your consideration. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.